What's up, everybody? It's your boy Johnny back with another video. I told you I was going to do another anniversary, and as you can see in the title, it's of this. Pokemon. Came out in 1999. This year's the 20th anniversary. Right now you're looking at the new movie. It just came out today. I bought it this morning at Target. It comes with a special trading card inside. I'm probably going to watch this with my daughter and my nephew. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff to show of Pokemon. Because, I've been into it. This came out when I was a kid. This is like my childhood right here. I was really into Pokemon. Had trading cards. And I'm actually going to show some stuff today. So I have a lot of movies to show. Like DVD sets. I have trading cards. I have some video games. And like these little collectible toys that came out, I think at Burger King. So I want to show some of this stuff. So along the way, I will talk about Pokemon and how I got in it. And now how I'm sort of back in it again. But I'm staying away from it because I already collect music. Don't need to collect nothing else. Because it costs a lot of money. But I'm going to talk to you about Pokemon. So yeah, this is the newest movie. The new live action movie that was in theaters in the beginning of the summer in May. It just came out on Blu-ray today. I bought it this morning at Target because I had to go get the new Batman Hush on the animated movies I told you I'm into. So let's get started. So I just wanted to open up with this. So I'm going to jump right into my DVDs first. Probably the video games and a couple of toys and then trading cards. So I'm just going to show them and talk as I go. So here we go. So a lot of these first DVDs you're going to see are DVD box sets to show. This is the older box set. It actually contains more episodes than the new one. There was some banded episodes. So, yeah, so Pokemon. Like I said, it came out in 99. I remember when this show came out. I was probably about 10, 11 years old. I know I was in 4th or 5th grade. And of course it was huge. The trading cards, the show. And like every other kid, I was in it. And I collected trading cards. And since that new movie came out, earlier in the summer this year, you know what? I still had a lot of my original trading cards. And I said to myself, you know what? It's time to sell those. This is the time to sell them. I'll get a good price for them. So I decided to sell them. And I got a very good amount for all of them. Those were the base set cards. If anyone knows about Pokemon, it was a base set. The ones from 99. Some of them were first edition, some of them weren't. But I did really good on them. Some of those cards sold up to individually for like one card I sold, the most I sold for was like $16. So I was very happy. And I sold a lot of cards. So after that, I'm like, you know what? I did good with those. I started to sell more of my cards. Because on and off throughout my childhood and my teen years, I collected Pokemon. So I was into the show probably up to season 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably season 4 or 5. I was into the show. Then I stopped watching the show. And then I got back into it. Middle school for a second, bought some more cards. Really, my parents bought them for me, of course. And even when I was in high school, I got into Pokemon again. I started watching the show a little bit again, and bought some cards. And then my nephew got into Pokemon really big, this and me, so I collected cards with him. And he's going to be 15, probably next couple of weeks. So, he's not really into it now, but after this movie came out, this year, my daughter got into it. So after that, I just got rid of it around that time, right after the movie came out, I put my cards on eBay. Right after that, she wanted to get Pokemon cards. So I just got them out of the house and she wants them. So now she has a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. And I hate to say it, I started collecting with her, so I have some new ones. But I decided to stop because it's just, if I was able to afford it, I would. But it's just too much to collect. I already collect enough money collect enough in vinyl. So, that's what my channel is really for, is vinyl and music. I collect of Elvis, Prince, and Michael Jackson. So. And actually, I started rewatching all these, and this is the season I'm on right now, to be honest. So, I keep up with these seasons, and they've been releasing all complete seasons. So I think next week they're coming out with a new one. I pre-ordered it. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It was the 10th season. I remember watching that one very vividly because I was still in high school. But so yeah. So yeah, all in all, I've been in and out of Pokemon my whole life. Because it really is cool. I mean, I don't know. It's really my childhood. And this is the latest one. I was really pissed. I remember when I got this because the slipcover was damaged. But so Battle Frontier is the latest season they have out. Like I said, the next one to come out is Diamond and Pearl. All right. All right. So next is the actual movies, the animated movies. So I'm going to show these next. And some of these DVD sets are really hard to find. They actually can go for some money, like this one. This is the first Pokemon, the first movie, the animated movie. This DVD, I remember, came with the card, the trading card. But I sold that one on eBay when I sold my cards. So it's not in here no more. I just had the movie. But this movie goes for a lot. And the next two or three after this go for a lot. This is bonus features. They re-released all these, but without the bonus features. So some people want the original DVDs, and I have them. So really cool. I think it came with a Mewtwo card. And when I saw the movie in theaters, when you saw that movie in theaters, you got a card, and I had that. I think I got a Mew, and I sold that also. But here is Pokemon the movie 2000. So, and Japan is always, this show is from Japan. So the seasons, the seasons of the show and all the movies they make, they're always a year ahead of us because they're shown there first, and then they're shown in the U.S. So here's Pokemon movie 3. So they always show them first there, and then they release them in English here. This is Mewtwo Returns. This is a pretty hard one to find. Also, so over the anytime I saw anything Pokemon, I just bought it. I felt like that I would like. So, all right, now here's a movie pack, and they're starting to do this with the movies now. So I have this. I need to get the Diamond and Pearl one, and you could pre-order the black and white movies from the black and white series of the show. They're starting to come out with these in movie packs. Makes them a lot cheaper, so I'm starting to buy these. And I always said I would never collect all these movies. This is one of my favorites right here, actually. So, came with a rare bonus disc. This version of this film is actually not easy to find either, from what I understand. So it's not like I follow Pokemon now. Not really. It's hard to explain, but I do enjoy it. If there's a pre-order coming out or something of the show, I order them. As you guys know, if you guys see my DVD collection behind me when I do my videos, I have a lot of stuff. So, and this comes out with a bonus disc. I think that's hard to find too. All right, and these are the newest animated movies. They're rebooting. This one came out in 2018. It started with this. It's called the Pokemon the Movie I Choose You. And these are really good. Really good. This one got bashed from the critics, though. A little bit because the way it ended, I think. But good graphics and all that. And this one I saw in theaters. The Power of Us. And, funny thing is, I was the only one in the theater. But, man, it was a good movie. It really was. This one, I think, was better than the first one. Really good movie. So, yeah. And another one's coming out probably later on this year. Released in Japan already. I can't remember what it's called. But it'll probably be in theaters later this year and then on DVD. Alright, so I think next I will show. Those are all my DVDs affiliated with Pokemon. So I hope you enjoyed that. Next I'm going to show some video games I have. I have these video games. These video games I enjoyed very much when I was a kid. I wish they had the boxes, but they'd be worth a lot. But they don't, but it's cool. So here we got Pokemon Stadium. Alright. This game, see, I bought it used. I think I got somewhere else, so maybe I could even got it at the thrift store. But this game goes for a lot now. I need to get Pokemon Stadium too, don't have it. But here's Pokemon Snap. But I had these for a lot of years. Like I said in another video, if I see a video game that I had when I was a kid that I enjoyed, I'll pick it up. So I go to thrift stores and, Second and Charles, and a whole bunch of maybe video game stores that sell old video games. Hey You Pikachu. So, those are the only games I have. I would like to get Pokemon Stadium too, but we'll see. Alright, these are cool. I got these a few years ago in a I want to say at a antique store that was closing down for cheap. I think they sold these at Burger King. It's these. These are collectible cards in a box. There were 6 of them. There's a list. 6 you can get. I have 2 of them here, and they're actually unopened. Like they're not out of the plastic. They're still in the plastic. This is the Pikachu one. So I figured I get. I think they had the whole set, but I think I was tight on money at the time when I found these. So I say no. I'm just gonna get 2 of them. I think they had almost all of them. I want to say they had Jigglypuff and maybe Mewtwo or something. I really should have got the Mewtwo one. But they're like 23 karat gold plated cards. And you've got these at Burger King. So this is the first one. It's unopened. And I thought about selling these on eBay too. I may do that. May do that. I really should. Because these just sit stored away. This is a cool one, Charizard. Everyone likes Charizard, man. And by the way, in my base set cards, I did not have a Charizard. I wasn't that cool kid that had one. That's the card everybody wanted, and that card is really sought after now. And it's worth a lot of money. Especially a first edition if it's in good shape. But yeah, these, again, it is still in the plastic unopened. So, it's really cool to have. Cool to have these. It's like a little time capsule to me, you know. Pretty cool. But you know what? Since somebody guessed that it could be, this was a SpongeBob video, I may do a little SpongeBob video. We'll see. Alright, so now I'm going to show some trading cards. So we're almost done here. I have a lot of trading cards. So like I said, I sold off my original cards, but I had 2 copies of one, and it was this one, of Mewtwo. This is the original base set Mewtwo. I kept this one because I specifically remember getting this one. I'm not going to lie, I ripped the kid off really bad when I bought this card. I think I gave him like a Butterfree for this. I'm like, dude, but this is a better card than Mewtwo. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. So I traded him, and he did it. So that's the earliest card I have. And then this is like an insert card that came in the little booster packs you bought. I remember the booster packs were a lot cheaper than they were now. I think they were like $2 a piece. I remember my dad bringing me to go get Pokemon cards. So, but I'm telling you, man, I had a lot of good ones. Very fortunate. But these are the ones I collected over the years. All the other ones, and I hate to say, recently, this one I had for a long time. This is one I know I got this one when my nephew was still in the Pokemon. So yeah, you know, let me zoom in on the camera. Can I do that a little bit? Yeah, there we go. It's not so far away. All right, so we have that. I'm just gonna go through them. You know, I really should. You know what? I'm gonna skip after this stack. I'm gonna show you some of my earliest original cards that I do have in my collection, and 2 that are worth a lot of money. My nephew wants this card so bad. He still wants it after all these years. This is his favorite Pokemon. But my favorite Pokemon, it has to be like of one of the 150, because there's like 800 Pokemon now. It's crazy how many Pokemon there are. There's too many. I think they're up to like 800 Pokemon. Okay, this is a promo card. There's a version of this that goes for like $200. Charizard cards seem to go for a lot. And these next ones you're going to see are reprints of the original. This is from a card set called Evolutions. And I remember having an original of this one. Definitely. We have Chauncey. So this is some of the 150. This is a card everybody had. If you had the original one, it came like in some special box, I remember. And I had this card. I had the original card of this. It sold for a good amount of money. I remember when And some of these cards are for sale, so if you see a card, you know, maybe we can make a deal. So just let me know. Because I have a lot of extras. Because I went through a long and I still have a lot of extra Pokemon cards, like commons and uncommons I gotta sell from even as far back as 2005. So I may put those in a lot and put them on eBay. See, I know we just looked at another one of that. But we got these Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon. I always liked Flareon. That was one of my favorites. But you know, Machamp really was one of my favorites. I remember. And some of these new ones I can't even pronounce. So my nephew helps me out with that. He knows them very good. But alright, I'm gonna move this. because these are about to fall over. All right. And, you know, I think a lot of people collect these. You know, some people collect these just for the art, but some of the art is really cool. You know, they really are. And it's, of course, some people play the game, which I never learned how to play the game. I just never I never invested a lot of time in the game. But, man, it's really tedious, that game, man. Okay, I'm going to go like this because I don't want to make this video super long. So now this is a new thing. They do rainbow rares, I guess. In the newer sets. I didn't know that. They don't make EX cards anymore, or Mega EX cards. I know that. I realized from, you know, starting to collect with my daughter. I blame my daughter for it. You know. I had these for a while. This is when I was collecting with my nephew. I know definitely. But some of these are for sale. So if anyone's interested out there, just let me know. And I'll let you know if I'm willing to sell it or not. Some of these are... Another stack I'm going to show, some of them are on eBay right now, and some of them I want to put on eBay as a lot. So, yeah. And I know they don't make break cards anymore. The ones that say break on them. So I got 2 of those. Got that. I think these are from Fates Collide. I don't really remember. So I really don't want to go over 20 minutes. So I just really want to flip through these real quick. Okay, move these. This. That. Lugia. Yeah, Lugia is a pretty good one. Volcanion. Infernape. You'll see an early Infernape card I have. In a little bit. I had 2 of these. I sold one on eBay. I think I sold one for like $10. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. So, I think a lot of people who are my age, I guess since the movie, it brought back memories. And I think some people are buying their old cards back. So, yep, Gyarados, Steelix. I had an original Steelix like from 2005, an EX card. I think I sold that for like $10. And this is from the last set that came out. But now there's a new one out called Unified Minds, a card set. This is from Unbroken Bonds. This is an extra I have, and I bought a booster box. So, all right. We're almost done here, people. All right, let me skip and show you this stack. So these contain some early cards. I remember specifically buying these when I was in high school. This one came out in, I think, 2006. So this is the earliest of my original cards I have besides that base set card of Mewtwo. All right. And I have 2 cards in here that are worth a lot of money. But here we go. We have this. I think this is from the Legend Maker set. No, I can't really remember. Got that. And I'm still thinking about selling these. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. Alright, underneath this card is 2 other really rare cards. So I'm going to show you that in a minute, but here's this. Alright. These next 2 cards I want to get graded, and then I want to sell them. They're really sought after, especially the one underneath. You probably saw a little bit of it. Here's Gyarados. And, you know, I always took care of my stuff. As soon as I got them, I put them right in the sleeve. And then we have this one. This is one of the most sought after Gold Stars. I remember getting this in a regular booster pack. And I didn't, at the time, I didn't know it was rare. I just kept it and I put it in the sleeve. And lo and behold, fast forward, 13 years later now? This card's worth a lot. So I want to get some of these cards graded and then I want to sell them. Because they sell for a lot more. Then I got this one. And this is another very rare card. My nephew actually gave me this when he was collecting cards when he was like 8. And this card goes for a lot now. It's called a Shiny Charizard. So, I got that. Alright, and this is from the last... These are all the cards I have from the last Pokemon set that was out called Broken Bonds. Came out earlier in the summer. Now, like I said, now they're on Unified Minds. So this is what they have now. These are the ones I pulled from that set. And you know what? Those card sets are so big now. It's like... It's impossible to get all the cards. It makes you have to go online to get the cards you're missing. I mean, it's crazy. So, that's no reason why I don't want to collect them. It's because the card sets are so big. I think my nephew wants to collect them again. But you know what? I see 20-year-olds now. There's a 20-year-old at work. We were talking about Pokemon. He's really into Pokemon. So older people are, I guess, not just little kids. I only have like, then I have some 3 rainbow rares. I got this one, and this one, and that one. All right, 2 more little stacks. All right, this is a stack I need to put on the eBay. And some of these are going to be as a lot. Most of them are going to be as a lot, and not by themselves. So we got that, that, and some of these varying conditions. A lot of them are near mint, but then just a few here and there are not in mint shape. They're in like a little like play shape, I guess you can say. So Ultras. So yeah. So these, I need to sort and put on eBay one day, really soon. But then again, I'm afraid they're not going to sell for much because the new card set is out. But we will see soon. All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hold on a minute. All right. See, some of these are like commons. I know I have them set up to put in a lot. All right, these are some that are on eBay now, and some of them just came off. And I'm going to relist as a lot. This is an early Japanese card. So, from I think 99 or 2000 or something. Got this. I think these couple are... These aren't online anymore. I had these on eBay. These are promos from 2005. Okay. Promo. Okay, this is a cool. This is from the Diamond and Pearl base set. I remember buying this card. Pretty cool card. Beautiful shape. Oh, here's some from base set. I forgot I had these. These are ones I haven't sold yet. This is a non-hollow Pidgeot in the first edition. Jigglypuff. Alright, I have these. These are some that didn't sell. From Unseen Forces from 2005. Pretty cool. And some of these were my nephew's. He said I can sell them. But if they don't sell, I'm just going to give them back to him. So I feel like he didn't really want to give them to me. I said, dude, because he said, hey, you want him? And then I feel like afterwards he didn't want to give them to me anymore. I'm like, dude, you can have them back. But anyways. Alright, people. You know what? That's it. This is all I have left. So I'm going to keep it on that note. So I hope you enjoyed. If you're into Pokemon, I have a feeling a lot of my subscribers are going to watch this. But if you're into Pokemon, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I went a little bit longer than I wanted. So I'm going to sign off now. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Probably with an Elvis video. So thank you and goodbye.